Alright, Uncle Burpee Yoga. I've been doing mostly burpees on my channel, even though my name's Burpee Yoga Uncle on the channel. So I'm gonna own up to my name and do real burpee session. So it's gonna be called Yoga with the Unk. That's the plan, Stan. I'm 50 plus. I've been practicing yoga for, I don't know, I would say at least 5 years. I haven't done yoga, I think this year. I mean, I've done a little bit here and there, but not a full-blown session. I'm not certified trained to be a yogi, so you can follow along if you want, or you can just watch what a 50-plus-year-old person can do in yoga. At the core of yoga is a breathing meditation. So because I'm going to be doing it and explaining it, I won't meditate as much, but I'll do my best to do the breathing part. And I'll go into more why you don't have to be flexible to do yoga, why you don't have to be strong to do yoga. Really, you just need this. That's all you need. Everything else take care of itself. All the benefits you get from the stretching or the strength or the core, that's actually collateral benefits. The main benefit is the meditation. All right. So with that said, I'm gonna take this thing off. All right. So if you're ready, I don't know how long I'm gonna do it for, but I'll give you variations of the stuff I'm gonna do, so it can be as easy as you want, as hard as you want. All right. And here we go. Not yet. I'm running out of battery. And I can't find where all my it's not level yet. Alright. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stretch. And when you're stretching this way, you're not doing this, right? You're not doing this because it looks like I'm stretching a lot. No. You're basically going 2 feet of class and you're going right over. You want to keep this as straight as you can, and the back too. And then just try to reach. It's called half moon because that's what you look like, half moon, right? What you do to one side, you gotta do to the other. And if you can't go that far like this here, that's fine, because you're trying to stretch and breathe at the same time. You're basically warming up your body. Again, don't do this. Don't do that. You do 2 feet of glass, right? 2 feet of glass, straight and straight, not like this, right? All right. So now we're gonna do a back bend. Right here, and you go backwards. So as you're going backwards, what you want to do is squeeze your butt and squeeze your thighs, and you can go backwards, right? And again, if you can only go this far, it's fine. Just keep breathing. All right. So now we do it again. And this time, you can twist your arm like this if you want. You can just keep it the way it is. But again, straight, straight. Not like this, straight. Not like this, straight. And then you're going to proceed to do the same thing. And as you're doing this, make sure, not like this, open. I So back again, you can do it like this, or you can just leave it up and bend backwards. Again, squeeze your glutes. Go sideways. It looks like this. And you keep your head straight until the very end, then you drop it, okay? All right? So now we're going to bend down and do more. I haven't been training for so long, I can't even touch the ground. And chaturanga. Up. So if you can't do that, you can put it here. And go down like this. Let's come up. Right? Okay? The whole time you gotta keep breathing. And then you can come back up. Remember to suck in your core. This time I'm gonna just jump back. Now I'll be doing the chair pose. So the chair pose, you come down, you bring your arm up, right? And the further you scoot back, the harder it is. The lower you go, the harder it is too. So here we go. If you bring your toes up, it's actually harder too. Again, if you can't do it, you can just do this, that's fine, right? Try to keep your core straight and your back straight, and try to push your butt as far back as possible. So we do it twice. So I show you what it looks like. Oh, and then now I'm going to twist to the side. Now hold it in and just twist it. Now, if you only do this, that's fine, right? If you only do like this, that's fine. So what you want to do is keep your hips straight, not twist it, and you just elbow here. I'll show it the other way. You can see it. elongate your back, straighten it, and twist. So again, one more sun salutation. We're still warming up the body. Again, variation. You just come back up this way. Now comes the pose everybody hates. I'll put the description below what it's called because I don't remember the name of the pose. Basically, you're going to twist your arm like this, and you're going to come down, and you're going to twist your legs too, right? But a lot of people say I'm not flexible enough, I can't do it. Well, even when you're doing this, you have benefits, right? Even if you're standing straight, do this, you have benefits. If you don't know what the benefit is, I'll explain to you in the future episodes. But just do what you can. You can touch your, that's great, right? Not here. Straight up, right? So what you want to do is you're going to bend and sit, okay? So here it goes. Come back up. Now I'll show you the other side. If you can wrap your toes in the back of your calf, that's even better, but I can't. But we get the same benefits. One more sun salutation. If you can't do that, just bring your leg up and have it come back down. The whole time engage your core. So now, let's get into Vinyasas. So in this pose, this feet is at an angle, right? Not this, but an angle. I don't know if you can see it. You're gonna come down, have a square hip. And the further you bend down, the more work you do. We can go through like this too. So in the front it looks like this. See, it's not parallel, it's just like that. And the hip is square, not like this. It's square. And you come back down. Now we're going to open it up. Push down. You don't have to lift your leg up, you can just put it down here if you want. I'm going to show you what it looks like from here. From here, this is square. When you turn it, it's going to open it up, and this stays out, and the leg is straight, so it opens your stance. Preferably you should do it for 30 seconds, but I'm using my breath to count. Bring it back in. Now I'm going to build to it. The third warrior. So now if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But what you're going to do basically, you're going to sit down a little bit, bring it back to forward, and you're going to plunge into a warrior pose, okay? So all you're going to do is lean forward, tighten your core and your glutes, keep your hips low. back down. Again, I'll show you a different variation if you can't do that. So you can do this. You can make it easier like this. Come down. Same thing with this. You can just go like this if you want. Come down. Right? From here, you're going to shorten your step a little bit. And if you can't bring this leg up, just do this. Just get close like this. You can do that. Just hold your core and your back, the weight in your stomach. Tighten your stomach. And then you can just do this if you want. Whatever, it's all beneficial. Come back down. And you spin down. I already feel my shoulders working. We're still going to build to it. Oh, it's not a push-up. It's not like this. You're literally going in this way. Now we're going to open up to the star. Again, if you can't do this, you just do this. Or if you have a block, you can use a block to do it. Then you come back down. I'm doing one breath at a time for every movement. And then open. Open the hip. You open the hip. And just, if there's a block there, it's easier. I haven't done this for like 4 months. And actually, if you touch the ground, it's actually easier. Like if I hold it on the ground, it's actually easier. Again, if you can't do that, so from here, you can't get up. What you want to do is just come to the side and do this. Just see if you can do this, right? Instead of doing this, just to stay here and try to, again, straight, and try just bend. Don't worry, your body will get used to it. able to stay here forever if we need to. This is actually a resting position. So now we're going to widen our stance, shorten it a little bit. We'll take this hand and grab the ankle and try to proceed to look that way to twist your body. Again, if you can't do that, let's grab here, right? Again, just grab here if you can't do it. Just doesn't matter. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. I'm not very good at that. And keep breathing. And try to look your armpit. Oh. Now we're going to do the floor routine. So you can get a drink of water if you want to. I don't really drink water when I practice. So I'm just going to meditate a bit for about a minute. Just concentrate on your breath and don't think of anything. All your emotions. The first thing you do is to lift your leg and cross it like this. If this is all you can do, that's great. If you can grab your thighs, that's great. Alright, just keep it perpendicular, the hips straight. And what you want to do is you're going to squeeze in. There's variations to this too. You see me do some of them because my hips are pretty flexible. I don't know why. So variations is holding it like this, right? Or going all the way. But again, it's the same thing. You're doing this is all you can do, just as good as what I just did. It's all the same. Remember, it's a practice. Alright, once that's done, you're gonna pull your knee, bring it down. Now if you can't hold it, you can hold it like this, that's fine. And then what you want to do is bring it to your shoulder. It should be all flat on the back, no arching, and always breathe. And you bring it down. So now you do to one side, you're going to do to the other. Pick it up, hold it, and again, you hold it here, right? Hold it here. Make sure your hip is squared. So I did it to one side, I did it to the other. You don't have to do this. You just keep doing this or this, okay? But I have to do it for both because I did it already. And now you bring both of them in. Your back should stay flat on the surface, and you need to continue to squeeze them in. Not like this, but just squeeze it in as much as you can. Use your biceps. So now we're going to go to a twist. We're going to take this, fold it over. So if you can't do this, that's fine. If you can extend your legs, that's fine too. And this shoulder should stay flat. So you can do this, or you can bring it up. And look this way. Let me show you what it looks like. So you can bring it this way, right? So that's all you can do. That's fine. And this one stays here, lock. Untight. This whole body is tight, tight, tight. Ugh. Back here. So we're gonna do a little bit of cat-cow breathing. It comes up, it comes in, come up, come in. Hold it. Just imagine your stomach hitting your spine. So now we're gonna take this like this outside, and you can see if you can put your elbows down. Okay. This is again to stretch your hips. down. You can stay here. If you want to go lower, you can go lower too. So I go pretty low. So after that, you can do a back stretch like this. You can bring your leg up and hold it here, or you can just stretch it as far as you can. So the other side. Go down. If you do this, that's fine. If you do this, that's fine. Come back up. Back. I don't know if I can show you the pose, but you don't have to do this. You're going to go into one of the biggest hip openers. So you can hold it here, come back up, and then you're going to put your parallel. If you can. If you're not, you can go like this. So you can go like this if you want, but the best is to go parallel, right? And this hip is straight, right? So you can do it like this. If not, whatever you can, and try to come down, right? So the further up you go, the better actually. And then you just go down. Go back up. Go from here. You can stretch your leg, but I haven't done yoga for a long time, so and it's not hot enough. Alright. It is what it is. It's a practice. maybe a few more weeks to be okay. So this pose is kind of weird, and it looks like I'm just falling down, but what you're supposed to be doing is the last thing. Number one, only thing that touches the ground is the blade. Also, this stays in your ear the whole time, and as you're coming down, this butt should stay as touch as possible, and you're gonna go straight down and use your core to hold your back, okay? Go like this. I'm not doing this, okay? That's easy. What I'm trying to do is trying to go straight down, bending only at my hip. This is actually very hard. My hip's gonna jump up. And then bring it back up. Oh, that's very hard. I can just kind of like this. That's not the pose. You're supposed to control coming down. You could do that at the beginning. If you can't do that, just go like that. Just do that. But what you try to do every practice is to hold your core in and just come down as slow as you can with arms straight up until here. And I'm trying to hold my whole back with my stomach sucked in. That was hard. And then this is called a rabbit pose. Rabbit pose is the same thing. You hold onto your heel. It looks like I'm just coming down like this. You're lifting up. That's not the pose actually. You're holding in your core and you're trying to lift this leg to be perpendicular to the ground. And you're trying to only have your forehead touch the ground. Again, your core is the part that's holding up the whole body. So it's actually a very, as easy as tough as you want it to be. So people tell me yoga is easy. It's as easy as you want it to be. So again, it's a breathing exercise. Ugh. Ah. All right. I haven't done yoga really in 4 or 5 months. This is my first full session. I'll about wrap it up. I was gonna do a easy stretch as fast as you can. And if you can bring your elbows down, you can. And if your forehead can go to good, you can too. All right. I'll give you 45 minutes worth. So last one is a breathing exercise. You're gonna suck in half the breath and then let it go and then just breathe fast, very fast, okay? Kind of like this. Then you go and just breathe out. You don't have to breathe in, just breathe out, okay? Basta, the hardest pose. And you're supposed to lie there and think of nothing and don't move. It's called the dead man's pose. Just don't move and don't think of anything but your breath. It's the hardest yoga pose. Don't move. The light in me acknowledges the light in you. Namaste.